Ah, the seasons. It gets cold in the winter. Flowers bloom in the spring. We get lots of sun in the summer. And leaves fall in the fall.
The question is, what causes the seasons?
What causes the seasons? I don't really know.
That's okay. What's your major?
Chemistry.
What causes the seasons?
What causes the seasons? Isn't that the moon and with the tides and the moon and the way the moon spins around the earth and the earth spinning around the sun? Isn't that...
Yeah, something like that. Something about the tilt.
Yeah.
What's your major?
Music.
What causes the seasons?
Causes the seasons? Not like a science major or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the hemisphere you're in and its location and distance from the sun.
What's your major?
I'm a public relations major.
What causes the seasons?
The change, like the sun revolving around the earth and causing like change in the seasons. I don't know.
And what's your major?
I'm a business major.
What is the seasons?
The temperature? I don't know.
The question is, what causes the seasons?
Kristen, what causes the seasons?
No, I don't know.
The earth with the moon, something with like I don't know. That was like
It's something
fourth grade science. With the pole grab. I don't know.
You're the best answer.
That's okay. What are your majors?
I'm an English major.
Social and political science.
On Earth is because the Earth is tilted. Now let's say that this is the Earth, and there's an imaginary line going through the middle of it called the Earth's axis. It's tilted, and it stays tilted as the Earth goes around the sun at 100,000 kilometers an hour. That's 1 billion kilometers every year. Now not only is the Earth going around the sun, but the Earth is spinning. And when you're on the part of the Earth that's toward the sun, it's daytime. And when you're on the part of the Earth that's away from the sun, it's nighttime. Now the seasons work in kind of the same way. When the part of the Earth that you're on is tilted toward the sun, it's summertime there. So when it's summertime here at Nye Laboratories, on the other side of the world, it's wintertime in places like South America and Australia.
Hey, Bill, your shoe's untied.
Oh, thanks. Then, when the part of the Earth that we're on is tilted away from the sun, it's wintertime here. And it's summertime on the other side of the world. Isn't that wild? All because...
What causes the seasons?
The tilt of the Earth on its axis.
What's your major?
Communication studies.
Is what causes the seasons?
What causes the season? Like the changes in the weather, I suppose. I'm not sure.
What causes those changes in temperature throughout the year?
The tilting of the Earth on its axis. I got it right.
Yes, you did get it right. Perfect. Thank you very much.
It's a shift in atmospheric pressure, right? And yeah, like the wind and stuff. This is terrible. And then as the Earth turns, it moves further away from the sun, and then it rotates, and then it shifts on the axis, which causes summer, and then it shifts again.
Yeah. Great. And what's your major?
WRTC.
Perfect. The seasons.
That's a good question. I don't know. Science.
Like what changes the temperature?
Global warming.
What's your major?
Sports recreation
So
management.
the question is, what causes the seasons?
I don't know that at all. Oh, wait, it's the Earth rotating and the way it goes up and down. Right?
Can you elaborate at all on up and down?
Alright, so the Earth spins, and then as it spins, it goes around, and it tilts forward and backwards on its axis, and that's how the seasons are, that's how they go, right?
It's how the Earth rotates around the sun and tilts, basically, during that rotation. Is that right?
Yeah. What causes the seasons?
Don't do this to me. It is the cant of the Earth as it goes around the sun. So during the winter, the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun, meaning that we get less sunlight for the season. And as we go around during the summer, we're closer to the sun.
Great. That's actually the most accurate response.
What's your
we've
major?
gotten so
What's
far.
your major?
How am I sad?
Oh, what causes the seasons?
I think it's the rotation of the Earth. Yeah.
Perfect. And what's your major?
International affairs.
What causes the seasons?
my stuff and then I'm
What causes the seasons? Oh, that's a great question. I want to say it has to do with how the place we are in relation to the equator and going around the sun. Something like that, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
That's great. And what's your major?
I'm a history major.
So I think what causes the seasons is the rotation and the axis of the Earth, and we're on like a 16.5 slant on something, and like when we get near and like rotate around the sun, I have no idea honestly.
I think it's
it
tilts on its axis, and it's a rotation around the moon.
The sun,
Not the moon.
The sun, and maybe the moon is involved. That might be just tides.
It's out there, right?
Yeah.
What is what causes the seasons?
The sun and the earth revolving.
The earth revolves on its axis.
And then around the sun.
And around the sun.
Yeah, so like as it gets further away from the sun, it gets colder. And then
when it's closer to the sun, it's warmer.
Yeah. But then like I guess the leaves changing and stuff is just like the natural life cycle of a tree. So I guess what part of the seasons, like, yeah, so the sun and the earth revolving around the sun probably causes the seasons. So,
I agree.
Yeah, there we go.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
Perfect. Question is, what causes the seasons?
Causes the seasons. Sounds like a very metaphysical question. I don't know, the fact that things get colder, the bugs go underground, and the leaves change color, and I'm not sure what else you want me to tell you. Weather causes the seasons.
Great. And what's your major?
Psychology.
The Earth's axis is tilted. That's the reason for the seasons.